It was the first time he brought his girlfriend home, only to find over a dozen men lying around the house. This is India, so densely populated that 10 people live in one room. Eventually, his girlfriend told him that her parents disapproved. She asked, "If we get married, what then? What about having kids? Our relationship ends here." Shuya was devastated. His girlfriend was so beautiful, he didn't want to lose her. The next day, he found a shady housing agent who rented him a large apartment at an unbelievably low price. Being naive, he was easily scammed. He only realized after getting the keys that the apartment was on the 35th floor of an unfinished abandoned building. Still, it was cheap, so he accepted it. But the real drama was yet to come. On the first morning, the wind slammed the door shut, and he got locked inside the 35th floor. He tried kicking the door, smashing it with pliers, a wrench, even a fan. Nothing worked. This was the poor district, and every home had reinforced anti-theft doors. Out of options, Shuya tried to call the police, only to find his phone was dead. He'd left it charging all night, but it didn't charge at all. He plugged it in again, but there was no electricity in the building. Desperate, he ran to the balcony and shouted for help. But from the 35th floor, his voice couldn't carry down. And besides, the entire building was unoccupied. He was the only tenant. He kept banging on the door until he injured his hand. He poured bottled water on the wound to clean it, a move he'd soon regret. The entire building had no running water. By nightfall, he turned on his flashlight and shouted again. But the sound was drowned by city traffic below. The next morning, thirst finally set in. He stared at the empty water bottle. Only then did he realize he'd used the last of the water on his wound. He grabbed the TV and hurled it off the 35th floor. Surely someone would hear that, right? But the guard downstairs was listening to the radio and didn't hear a thing. Shuya started rummaging through drawers, found some cardboard and wrote "Help, 35th floor" using toothpaste. He threw it out the window, but the cardboard gently floated down onto someone's rooftop. Mission failed. He tried again. This time it landed on a neighboring rooftop. He had no toothpaste left. Desperate, he peeled off his bandage and used blood from his wound to write another sign. "Help, 35th floor." This was it, all or nothing. Finally, the cardboard drifted onto someone's laundry rack. Now came the long wait. He waited and waited. Eventually, a woman came out to collect laundry, but it was too dark. She didn't notice the sign. In despair, Shuya decided to get something to eat, only to find a rat in the kitchen. He was terrified of rats. The next morning, he was woken up by the sound of running water. Finally, he could drink, but as he approached, he saw the rat was already there. He dared not go near. He watched helplessly as the last drops of water trickled away. Shuya fell into despair again. He cursed himself. "How pathetic am I? I can't even face a rat." He smashed a mirror, cut his finger with a shard, and wrote another sign with his blood. This time, the cardboard landed right in front of the guard. The guard picked it up, looked at it front and back, but he couldn't read. Later that morning, the woman came back to hang laundry. Shuya quickly tore a piece from his underwear to make a slingshot from scratch.